Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth and welcome to another thrift store haul. I know the last video I did was also a thrift store haul, but in the past week or so, my husband Mark and I have gone to like 4 different Goodwills. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in because there is a ton of stuff surrounding me right now and I don't want this video to be too long, so probably gonna go pretty quick. But if you like this kind of video, if you like thrifting, if you could just give this video a thumbs up, and if you would like to hit the subscribe button, I would so appreciate that. So I'm going to start off with the clothing category. I have been on the hunt recently for some really cozy sweatshirts because I know that fall and winter are just right around the corner, and I love to be cozy and warm. I mean, what more can I say about that? But I really scored with the sweatshirt category. So the first one is this really cute yellow sweatshirt. I like the material. It's like a little more ribbed than a normal sweatshirt, and it just says Colorado Springs, the Broadmoor, which I think is a hotel here. Next up, I grabbed this one, this Denver University or University of Denver. I did not go to the University of Denver, but I just really liked the design on this. This is super cozy, and I do not have a navy sweatshirt, so I just really liked it. Next up, I found this one. This is a little bit bigger, a little bit roomier, but it's so nice. I really like the design on it. It just says USA. It's this like patch that kind of is a little bit fuzzy. I really liked the navy trim around the neck and then also around the sleeves. Super cute. This next one I grabbed for my husband, but I am definitely going to be wearing this too. This is probably the softest one out of all of them. It's just this, what is this brand? US Polo, kind of like an oatmeal color, I guess you could call it. So that's it for sweatshirts, but my husband also did find this really nice black coat. This is super thick and feels like it would be really warm. It has some kind of like sort of waterproof material on the sleeves a little bit and in the front. This is our second winter in Colorado. This upcoming winter will be our second one, and yeah, I think you can never have too many jackets. Next, this is definitely not a fall or winter item, but I saw this dress and I just loved it. I don't have anything in this kind of almost like an animal print of some sort. It's kind of like a midi length. I think my neighbor is doing some yard work or something, so if you hear any weird loud sounds, that's what that is. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of like a midi length, and then it has like a slit up to the bottom button. And I actually found a really pretty purse that I think is gonna look really nice with it. And this is the purse. So I just thought that this would pair really nicely with it. I don't have any purses like this that I can recall. It's a pretty good sized, and something that I really like about purses is when they completely zip up, and this one does. I really don't like when your purse is kind of open and you feel like something's gonna fall out or somebody can just like reach in really easily. So I almost didn't get this purse until I realized that it did have the zipper. Oh, I just peeled this little sticker off of this logo, so I think this might be brand new. Yeah, I think it just pairs really nicely with this dress, maybe some heels. It's a really cute outfit. So that's it for clothes. I'm gonna move on to home stuff, but I'm gonna start off with this blanket. This is so pretty, and I really pictured this on our couch during the Christmas time. It has little tassels on the end, and it's red. I don't know how it's coming across in the camera, but it just spoke Christmas to me. This next thing is kind of random, but it's actually one of my favorite things, and it's this really pretty little photo album, and it says Kauai on it. Actually, there's a handful of things, so the next 2 things are also Hawaii themed things, and so it seems like somebody went on some kind of Hawaiian vacation and then got rid of all of the souvenirs that they brought home, but I'll take it because it doesn't seem like anybody has used this. And Mark and I went to Kauai on our honeymoon, so I don't have any of our honeymoon pictures printed. I thought this would be a perfect opportunity. There were actually 2 other photo albums that looked really similar and were definitely donated by the same person on the shelf. We grabbed one other, so this one is just plain. It doesn't say anything on it. It's made of leaves, and then the other one just said Hawaii on it, and we left that one because we've only been to Kauai, and so this was perfect for that. And here we have the last Hawaii thing that we found. I love the way that they sound. And this is like a half coconut shell on the top. Also says Hawaii. So I'm just gonna start grabbing pretty randomly now. The next thing I'm gonna show you are these plant pots. And the reason we grabbed these is because they are the kind with the built-in drip tray. It's just so much more convenient if you're putting your plant in a basket or something to have the drip tray already built in so you don't have to find one that fits it. Next, I grabbed this. I thought this would be really cute with a candle in it, like one of those battery operated candles to hang up outside if we were ever hosting like something in the backyard. I don't know, that's just what I pictured it for. So yeah, just a cute little basket. Next we have these camping mugs. So we were really wanting to find some of these tin mugs to take camping with us so that we don't have to take glass mugs and worry about them breaking. So we got these kind of just like classic looking mugs, and then we also found these ones which are a little more heavy duty feeling. Yeah, I thought all of these mugs would be really nice for camping purposes. Next we have this really cute little pitcher. It's really small, so I feel like this would be perfect for just a breakfast for 2 people. Put some orange juice in there or whatever you want, but I really like this. I don't have any small pitchers like this. Next up we have this wooden spoon. I think this is so pretty. I don't know what kind of wood it's made out of, but it's really nice. And then somebody carved this little detail into the handle. Next up we grabbed this little pink bowl. I actually have one that looks really similar to this. It's just a little bit bigger, and I like using it for cooking, for kind of like portioning out ingredients. It's nice just to have small bowls to cook with. And then next, I think this is actually the last thing that we found last night, is this really cool heavy duty black candlestick. Or not candlestick, candlestick holder, is that what this is called? Next up and last in the kind of home decor category, we found this really cool basket tray type of thing. It has a really heavy duty bottom, so you could carry things on this. Okay, moving on to books. We actually found quite a few books over these few Goodwill trips. So the first one is The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. I've actually never read this, but it's on my list, so I was excited to find it. We're always on the lookout for pretty books that look really nice displayed on a shelf. So my husband found this one. It's called Myths and Their Meaning, and I think this will look super nice on shelf. And then next I have this one, How to Read the Bible book by book. I have the other book by this author, How to Read the Bible for All It's Worth, and I haven't actually read that one yet, but I've heard it's really good, and so I was excited to find the other one by these same authors. This next one I was so excited to find, by Laura Ingalls Wilder, Little House in the Ozarks, The Rediscovered Writings. I think the artwork on the front is so pretty, and I've always been a huge Little House fan. The books, the show, I love everything about Laura Ingalls Wilder. These next 2 were my husband's finds. He was sitting looking for these books in the thrift store, and he was just really drawn to them. They're super cool. This is decorative antique ironwork, and it has some really cool pictures throughout. Just some really beautiful, intricate ironwork design. So he picked this one up. And then he also picked this one. So Building for the Ages, Omaha's Architectural Landmarks. And it just has some really beautiful pictures of some buildings throughout. And it's one of those books that just smells really good too. Do you know what I mean? And the pages have that certain smell to them. So this is like a really fun kind of coffee table type book. And then the last book, I found this Disney sheet music Big Note collection, and this is so perfect for me because I took lessons for a couple years. I was never that great at the piano. It's been years since I've really practiced, and so I feel like I'm super rusty, and it seems like this is probably a perfect book for me to practice. I love Disney. Like I said, I'm super rusty, so it's gonna take some work, but perfect book to work with. That was it for the books, and I thought that was it for the home stuff too, but I realized that I have these sitting right in front of me that I forgot to show you. So cast iron. We love cast iron. That's pretty much all that we cook with for the most part. So we found this one. It's kind of like this flat cast iron pan. It's perfect for My husband eats eggs like almost every morning, a fried egg, so this will be great for that. We also found this smaller cast iron. This was kind of perfectly in between two sizes that we already have. And then this next one we grabbed because it's a little bit deeper. So that made it just a little bit unique to anything that we already have. Okay, I just remembered one last thing that we got, and I'm actually just gonna insert a picture of it like right here. We have this plant light from Ikea in our bedroom, and I call it a plant light because we put a grow bulb in it for one of our plants in our bedroom that just doesn't get as much light as it needs, and it just thrives underneath that light. So we love this lamp, and we found the same exact one at Goodwill the other day for like half the price. Anyway, I think that is officially it for this thrift haul. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you stuck it through all the way to the end, I so appreciate it, and I would love if you gave this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and I will be back really soon.